treason, it has this resonance, doesn't it? Some people will be surprised to think it's still on the statute book.
Well, the point is that it's the most serious crime, I think, that anyone can commit, because you're attacking the crown, the sovereign, who is the embodiment of the nation. That's why it carried such an egregious and torturous penalty. Until 1842, the official penalty was to be hanged by the neck, cut down, eviscerated while still alive, and then after death, for the body to be quartered and for the four quarters of the body to be...
That was still on the statute.
It was. It wasn't used. The last time it was used was long before that. The last beheading for treason was 1747, Lord Lovat. But until the time of the Cato Street conspiracy, it was technically the penalty. They were, in fact, sentenced to that. But the drawing and quartering was commuted, so they were only hanged. And indeed, as you said, Lord Haw, William Joyce, executed in 1946. The year before that, Julian Amory, the son of the cabinet minister Leo Amory, was executed by hanging.
Was he also, obviously, people have heard of Lord Haw, and they know he was this great, apologist for the Nazis and all the rest of it, and they get the treason charge. Amory?
Julian Amory had attempted to drum up a regiment of the British Free Corps to fight for the Nazis against Britain. And it was a great scandal. His one of his brothers at least, died fighting for Britain against the Nazis, as I say. His father, Leo Amory, a great friend of Churchill's. It was a huge scandal at the time. But it's since 1351, when the Treason Act was first put into statute. Before that, it was entirely down to the monarch what constituted treason and what the punishments were. Since 1351, it's been entirely about the fact that by attacking the monarch, or by attempting to take the life of the monarch, you are striking at exactly the heart of the nation. And therefore, it can't be allowed to fly. I mean, the fact that it was, from 1998 onwards, it's only been punishable by imprisonment, I think slightly downgrades it as a crime. The reason for this being that essentially there has been no execution in this country since the 1950s, late 1950s, early 60s, and it was thought that by having this one offence on the statute book, it was a typical piece of Blair legislation to level everything out, rather than accepting the fact that it is an egregious crime that endangers the whole country.